Skål gutta!
Skål! Skål!
Hello and welcome back for another edition of Tipsy Wednesday, presented from the Penthouse Bar. With us, as usual, Bjørn.
Hello.
Junior.
Hello, Thomas.
Hello.
Curveballs guiding left and right here.
So, as usual, before we start, I'll just grab my little cock. And I'll open my beer.
Your little what?
My little cock.
Oh, okay.
And for those who just listen to this, it's my bottle opener.
You use your cock as a bottle
Yes,
opener?
I open my beers with my cock. You heard it here first.
With your little cock.
With my little cock. Yeah, I can't do it when it's big. But if you want to see me try, support me in the link below. Thank you very much.
This is the start of the genesis of your OnlyFans.
Yeah. It is. You'll see me slapping my cock on the beer.
Do you know how people use?
Open!
Do you know how people use other objects than bottle openers to open, like bottles, like a lighter or something, or a table end? Yeah, Thomas, he just uses his little cock.
Yeah.
Just push it under there, and squeeze and pop. Because it may not be as big, but it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
Diamond hard cock.
Rock hard.
Hard as a rock.
Sounds like it would hurt like hell though.
No, not if you do it right. You have to check out my OnlyFans.
Pro tip: if you got you need to have it soft, like right?
You start out soft, and then it grows
Yeah,
big,
then
and just the bottle just pops.
Yeah, you push your dick between the cap, right, and then you got a boner, and poof.
Yeah.
You push it in between the cap. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the dick is soft like a sponge, so you can.
Should we try to have a bit of a more normal conversation?
No. Have you guys seen the newest Jackass Forever?
No.
They do a whole lot of cock stuff in that movie.
They do a whole lot of cock and ball stuff in all of the Jackass
and there is
movies.
one scene they have these two see-through plates which you can screw together, and they squeeze the cock in between, so it's entirely flat between it.
Oh no!
Just like a sponge, just. So if you just do that between the bottle and the top.
Imagine, wow! So they like pressed their cocks in between two see-through plates or something.
Yeah, like not glass plates, but it's plastic plates.
What if your body then gives you signals to get the hard mode on? What's
I don't know if that's a kink or not. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I imagine.
But they
that
do
would
it, and
be,
they use it as this ping pong racket, so they like bounce the ball off it with the cock.
What?
And then they have this longer plate, so two guys squeeze their cocks between in the same plate from each side, and their cock's just entirely flat. Because it's basically a sponge. It looked nasty as fuck though, but I would never try it.
At home?
I wouldn't try it at home.
Where
or
else
anywhere
would
else.
you try it? Where the fuck else would you try it?
In the public?
No, you did not hear this on this podcast. Do not do this in public or in private. Never.
In a safe environment.
Mm.
With your mates.
Yeah, with your mates, with your best mates. You can play ping pong together, or table tennis.
Just like China.
Yeah.
Well, as I was saying a bit earlier, I was trying to lead this into more normal conversation territory. How's your week been, guys? What have you been doing?
Nothing. Work.
Nothing.
Work.
Work.
Edited the podcast. Uploaded Will It Boil episode 3. Yeah, just doing the normal stuff. Played some disc golf today. First time in a long time. bit rainy. I think I'm coming down with something, a flu or something, because I haven't been all there today. Had a headache getting up. My nose is all clogged up. I just feel like trash, basically. So
It's a bad excuse for your lack of disc golf.
oh
skills.
no, that went quite okay. But I got up this morning, didn't feel too good. Had some breakfast, went disc golfing, got home, fell asleep on the couch for a couple of hours. Got up, made some dinner, watched an episode of Jeffrey Dahmer, and now here we are.
Oh, you've watched Jeffrey Dahmer.
I'm somewhere in episode 7.
Okay.
What?
I didn't start with it today, though.
Yeah.
I've seen episode 6 and half of episode 7 today. So yeah.
All right.
It's, it's a bit gay.
Yeah, it's
It's super LGBTQ plus friendly.
Yeah, they should have a tag.
friendly or focused.
Both. They should have a LGBTQ tag on that.
Yeah.
It feels.
Probably, yeah.
You don't get all the good stuff in history. You need to take the bad as well.
But for me, the show isn't
yeah.
all that great. Actually, I didn't feel super captivated by it. I could just as well just have watched the documentary. I think that would be more interesting, actually, than to see all this other stuff.
Because I took great interest in both of the shows. Both the 3-episode documentary and the 9 or 10-episode acted series. But that's
I
just
feel
me,
the
though.
things I find most interesting in the episode is the things in between with the police and the DEA office, and when they find the stuff and all that stuff, and everything else is not that interesting, I find.
You're not interested in how he didn't murder him and everything?
Yeah, but you can get that in a documentary as well. I don't need to see every single victim, basically, or many of them.
His psyche. You need to understand his psyche.
Yeah, they tried in the acted series. They tried to paint not even paint a picture, but recreate his personality and more so than in the documentary series.
Mm-hmm.
So it has different aspects of the same case, obviously, but yeah, I enjoyed them both thoroughly. That's just me, though.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just it's a bit long. It could have been shorter. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. You do you, guys. I enjoyed all of the episodes.
Yeah, because there's so much murdering he could do, right?
I didn't enjoy all the murdering.
You can do the
Just
same
like
amount
the-
of murders in a shorter amount of time. It's all I'm saying.
Wow. But yeah, so you watched Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, the last
you're
thing I
in,
saw was his deaf friend when he made the call telling his sister he disappeared in the void or whatever he said.
What?
They played the board game. If the two pieces ended up in the same
Yeah, that was in
square,
the acted series.
yeah. You did see the show, Junior.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
cannot remember it.
You have his deaf friend over and they play the board game he made when he was a kid. With the bone pieces.
Oh.
Yeah, and if you ended up in the same square, the pieces disappeared into the void. He said. And then they played the game.
Yeah, it was like
they slept together. The deaf guy went to work and he came back a week later. And he was killed. And Jeffrey Dahmer called his sister or his family after they had a search party and everything. Told them to stop their search and said he was missing in the void or whatever.
But I
Yeah, I recall
remember
now.
that relationship didn't happen, right?
Like in real
Well,
life,
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen any documentaries of the guy. I've only watched
I
most of
can't
the show
recall
thus
if,
far.
well, as with the acted show, they have taken some liberties with altering the true 100% facts, so that might not be 100% accurate. I can't recall. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
but yeah,
well.
that's been my weekend at the very least. So, what have you guys been doing?
All right.
Bjørn,
Hooray.
how's your...
Well, I was out with. I was out. I was out with.
with puberty?
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Bjørn.
finally entered puberty.
At the age of almost 30.
Good job.
Yes, slow grower.
You're a grower, not a shower, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but this or at the time of recording, like yesterday, went out bowling with friends and colleagues, and then we went out on town, had a few drinks, and had fun. Yeah, but resulting in a bit of headache today. So, but not total hangover, just slight headaches. But I always get those. So, but yeah, otherwise it's as you guys have said, work.
Not as much of a headache this time as when we went bowling.
Oh no. Yeah, that was really fucking bad. But then again, I had more to drink when we went bowling.
Well, I figured that's the cause of headaches.
Yeah. Or the cause isn't like it's a mix of the alcohol and the way you start pissing more. And you don't get hydrated enough. Like you don't drink enough water, and your body is partially dehydrated in the morning after. I think that's also part of the cause.
Perhaps.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
just
I
make
don't
sure
know
to
the science behind hangovers.
There's tons of videos and research about this.
But usually I tend to get a bit better after I've puked in the mornings.
If you need to.
Yeah. Like the one time. Or Junior, what have you been doing this weekend? Let's take that first, so we don't forget you.
I got a topic for that. We can.
You have a topic for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Then I'll
Go ahead.
just go on talking about the hangover first,
Okay.
so we don't have to circle back after a real topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was years ago when I went to school. We were having a party after school, like right after we finished school, 4 o'clock. Went straight to the place where we were having the party. People weren't supposed to come until later, but me and my friend, we just started drinking immediately. We hadn't eaten the whole day. And we started with a box of beer, like the half a liter. We drank about this much, and we filled it up with vodka or something strong.
Oh no, you're spicing up the beer.
Yeah.
Ah no.
And we just drank. By 6 o'clock, we were wasted as fuck. We tried to correct it. We went to a gas station to buy some hamburgers and whatnot. Yeah, but you know, after you're already fucked up, it's too late to correct.
Yeah, you can't like.
No.
There's no reversal pill.
We went back to the party and just kept partying. I don't remember anything from that night at all. Well, almost. Remember hitting my friend a couple of times, but that's about it.
Wow.
Some guys came and picked me up and drove me home because I was not being a good boy.
Oh no.
And the next morning when I woke up, I was shaking. I was shaking so bad I couldn't walk straight. So I just got down the stairs, and then I just started like crawling across the the floor in the living room just to reach the couch. And I puked all over the place. And I felt great afterwards. Just getting it up. And I was like, holy shit, I'm actually good.
Okay.
I was still hungover,
Okay.
but it helped so much to just get a lot of shit out of the system immediately.
Huh.
So
Okay.
I felt super okay immediately after puking. So yeah. Now, Junior, what's your topic?
What have I been doing this
This
unfortunate- this weekend?
Hmm?
Going into another dimension, I can see, but no.
Oh yeah, there's something weird going on screen with you with the background lighting.
Yeah.
Never mind that.
We in Norway got this thing called snow, right?
Yeah,
winter.
many countries
Proper
have
snow.
a winter with snow.
Winter, snow, and ice.
Winter's coming.
Yeah, because you guys live north of the wall, right? So
Yeah, you're
Or
defending.
north of the Arctic Circle, aka the wall.
We are defending against the White Walkers.
Yep.
But anyhow, I changed my winter tires for my mother, right? Because I'm a good boy.
Okay. Being a good son, yeah.
And we've talked at length of that, right?
You wait, what?
We have spoken that Norway we need to change tires, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but I think
many
yeah.
episodes ago.
Many episodes ago, but still relevant.
Okay.
But that's not my main topic, which I found a very Norwegian thing to do, right? I was going to the store today, right?
Yeah.
And because there's snow and ice outside, do you know what I do?
You take it easy because it's slippery. Or
No. I'm driving, of course, to the store.
Mm-hmm.
Then you hit
Right.
the moose.
Then I hit a moose. No.
You went off road.
No.
I'm just trying to think what you usually do when it's snowy.
I leave my car. I leave my car running because it's cold outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm at the store
yeah.
with the keys inside.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very Norwegian thing to do.
Yes,
Mm.
I know.
I'm like, it will be fine. No one will steal my car.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold, no one stole my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's like that's a Nordic thing. People aren't opportunists in that way. They see a running car, they're like, yeah, he's inside shopping. I better not touch that car or steal it because we don't need to steal here.
Mm. I don't think
Which
you
I've
would do
heard.
the same if you were living in the capital, Oslo.
No.
Would you do
Oh yeah. It's a rural thing. It's not something you do in city centers. We live in a very like scarcely populated remote area, so leaving your car outside the store at winter times running just to keep the engine warm, it's a very common thing, and people don't think twice about it. And we don't have a whole lot of car thefts here. Despite that, even though it's physically easy to just, there's a car running, I'll just walk inside and just drive off. Very easy to physically steal a car, but most people don't do it.
we are so nice.
And maybe it's more like we're not desperate for that to do those measures. We don't have to steal to make ends meet.
No, I figure it's the hassle of stealing a car. Right, then you got the cops, and everyone knows. Because it's really easy to find the car, I guess. Because of registration number
And it goes alongside saying that it's not in a hugely populated area. It's like a rural area, so a certain car type, you can't just hide it a few blocks away and park it in a garage. It's like there's very few places where a car won't be seen by someone.
Yeah, but not to say it doesn't happen, because I know at my work, someone were stealing stuff, and they escaped in a car, and when we called the cops and gave them the car number and everything, or registration number and everything, it was the car was registered stolen in another city in Norway. So yeah, the thieves stole the car there and then drove to this town to do raids in different stores and stuff. Yeah, because it was a gang, basically, a very known gang in Norway that goes around stealing from in town to town.
A motorcycle gang.
So it does happen.
It does happen, but rarely. Maybe especially so north of the wall.
Yeah, because
we are
busy.
Did you mention raids?
Raids
Shadow Legends!
Yeah, if they sponsor us, that would be a perfect segment to...
Imagine that day we get a sponsor. Would you be willing to have a sponsor that you're not willing to... Are you willing to sell yourself out for anything you don't stand behind?
Yes.
Yes.
Anything.
Depends. If it's like kidnap a child.
Yeah.
Child molestation.
Wow. Childmolestation.com.
Yeah, then I would be like, no.
Let's not endorse that sponsorship.
No, but most of the tedious sponsors you see around town, yeah.
Raycom.
As long as you don't have to play the game yourself.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I know you have to say, join me and my character, and I play this and this and stuff like that. But I hope you don't actually have to do that as part of the deal. I hope you just have to say that.
For those mobile games, I have no interest in any mobile games. I just don't see it. But I'm no mobile gamer anyway, so it doesn't speak to me.
There are a couple of okay mobile games like Word Feud and stuff like that.
Maybe. But,
yeah.
Anyways, were we done ranting about the winter things here in Norway?
No, I don't know.
Stealing cars?
Yeah,
or
you just mentioned you helped change your mother's tires. Was that a quick mention, or was that part of the topic to talk about that?
No, but just the winter general, because we got the first layer of snow hit today.
Yes, yep.
I've seen pictures. I were out playing disc golf in the rain, and I got snaps of snow from guys up north.
From north of the wall.
From north of the wall, yeah, and it's not getting any better.
Yeah, winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Yep.
I'm ready.
You're ready?
I am. I even have my fluffy shoes on.
Okay.
Okay, I was just watching the Netflix special with Bill Burr, and he said like people didn't get fired from Corona because no one was whipping out their dicks and such in the workplace, right? But somehow people managed to get fired through Zoom calls, right? Because they didn't have pants on. And now when Thomas was getting up, I was like, that's color. Are you wearing pants or not?
This is pants.
He is wearing pants.
Yeah.
It's my beige pants. It's my beige pants.
Took me 1 second and be like, Thomas is not wearing pants. He was getting cancelled now.
Only once have I done a podcast without pants. And I started that podcast with pants. I just ended it without pants.
What?
Yeah, you made a spill.
Yeah, I made a spill. I was popping a champagne, and all the champagne was over and into my lap. And I just had to get up and just take off my pants. And then I sat back down to continue podcasting.
Yeah, and it was in the middle of a rant or something I was saying, so I didn't notice. It just went by so fast, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I think that was before we used webcams even. We were just talking with each other without seeing each other and anything.
In the good old days.
Yeah.
It's like such a long time ago now.
It is a long time ago.
Yeah, what episode
getting
are we
old.
on now, by the way?
This is
79?
what?
79.
79, huh?
Yeah. Jesus.
Where?
No.
Jesus, is that you?
No.
Yeah, well, anyway. I'll tackle my topic now. Yes, I was working on Saturday, doing all the morning routines at work, and the shopping mall were about to open, and I was standing in front of the door, and I was thinking like, holy fuck, I can't remember what we talked about on Tipsy Wednesday on Sunday. And my mind were just going, and I was like, what the fuck did we talk about? I can't remember what we talked about on the Norwegian podcast, because that's what we did on Friday, right? And I was having this super Monday feeling. And when we record this on a Sunday evening, right? And I was just standing there, like, what the fuck? Am I starting to go senile? Why can't I remember? I was recording the fucking podcast. And then suddenly it hit me. It's fuck, we haven't done it yet. It's not Monday.
Because it isn't Monday. It's actually Saturday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Work weekend.
Well, then you had the nice surprise of knowing there's Sunday after Saturday.
Yes.
Which is a day off. So, yeah.
It is.
It's like waking up in the middle of the night thinking you're late for work and then looking at the clock and it's like, I can sleep for another 3 hours or something.
That's a good
that kind of nice surprise.
I had a surprise like that once. And I even got up. I got dressed. And I sat down in the good chair to just watch a little bit of YouTube before we're going, and then I just noticed the clock. And I had only been sleeping for a couple of hours, so I could sleep like 4 more hours, and I was like, fuck! And this has happened twice.
Are you the type who could just go to bed straight after, or do you have problems sleeping?
No, I went straight to bed and fell asleep.
Okay.
And there was this other time I woke up and I saw the clock, and it was 10 minutes till I started work. And I was like, shit, I'm super late. I have to call one of the guys that runs the shopping mall to tell them, because they start 15 minutes after me. And so I could ask if one of those guys could just pick me up or whatever. And I was putting on my pants and stuff, and then a snap ticked in on my phone, and I was like, why the fuck is someone awake now? It's one of my colleagues. And I opened the snap, and he was at work doing all the routine stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? And it turned out I didn't start that early that morning. I thought
you had a later shift.
A later shift, yeah, so I could sleep an hour and a half more, so I just went back to bed.
Right,
but I was half dressed in my uniform, ready to just sprint to take the bus to work. So, yeah. So I've never been late for my morning shift, though.
But almost.
Yeah, when it wasn't my turn to have the morning shift. Which I'm having tomorrow morning, though. And yesterday. Hence why I had the Monday feeling.
Fair enough.
I can hear I have this machine making ice cubes. And it's out of water, and it's trying to make ice cubes. It makes a weird sound because there aren't any water in it to go through the system. And it tries to suck in water.
Do you feel the need to go turn it off or something?
No, there's ice cubes in it, and as they melt, it will become water, and it will make them again. I will have them over in a bag and throw them in the freezer afterwards. And it's keeping them cool now, so it's okay.
I'm considering, because I want to replace my refrigerator at one point, and then I'm considering I want one of those kinds that could make ice cubes like in the door.
Do it.
Yeah, it's like I want one of those.
If you don't get one of those, buy the fucking ice cube maker.
Yeah. Because I do have ice cube trays in my freezer, but it's like...
It's a hassle.
It feels like such a hassle, yeah.
And if you want ice cubes and you haven't made any, It takes you some hours to have them ready with the...
Some real fucking first world problems.
Yeah.
Still problems.
It only takes 10 minutes with the ice cube maker.
I want my ice cubes easy.
Yeah.
Real fucking crybabies.
I get a lot of complaints in this house if there aren't any ice cubes for my kids. My daughter always have ice cubes in her water to school to keep it cool longer.
Yeah, okay.
Have you said to her she's spoiled?
Nah.
No, because I would do that.
She's not spoiled. Have you seen my house?
Yes.
No, we can just see your background. But
No.
we've seen.
It's an old fucking house. An old fucking apartment.
Well, but if that's their complaints, then I think they're doing fairly well in general.
Doing fairly well in general, yeah.
That's their complaints.
They have their own TVs with their own Show Me TV sticks and everything. Their own computers.
Yeah.
They are not spoiled.
They're not spoiled. Just like any other kids in this day and age. If you don't have those things, you're the odd one out, basically.
Yeah, I guess it's come to that in this day and age.
Yeah. So now I need to buy 3 8K TVs, one for the living room and one for each of my kids' rooms. Yeah.
Yeah, totally endorse it.
Just have to win the lottery first.
Speaking of which, I actually won my first lottery.
Oh.
How much? 90 kroners? 9
50.
50, yeah. $5.
So you won the equivalent of €5.
Yes.
Congratulations, a lottery winner.
Thanks.
That's as much as he paid for the lottery ticket, I assume.
No, because I bought the extra for 20 kroners.
The Joker. You played the Joker as well.
Yeah. So I'm in a net loss.
I never played the Joker. So usually I win back what I used on the tickets or whatever, so. Didn't play
go
this
big or
weekend.
go home.
That's true. I'm hoping for the Euro Lotto.
Isn't everyone?
They are.
Like around work and amongst my friends and you guys, the most popular lotto to buy is the Euro jackpot.
It's also the most expensive
reward.
and the hardest to win.
Yes,
basically.
it has a statistics to win the first prize of 1 to 140 million.
Go big or go home.
That's
yeah.
And if
I'm trying my best.
And if you just go by the normal lotto, where you can win the equivalent of how many euros is that? 100,000 euros, 1 million kroners.
No, the normal lotto is like 14 million kroners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, the lower reward, but much higher chances of winning. If any of the statistics are written below, so
it's like 1 to 5 million or something.
Yeah. Compared to 1 to 140 million.
Or we can do the Viking Lotto, which consists of Norway, Sweden, Denmark, maybe Finland. I'm unsure.
Haha, they're not Vikings.
And there you can, or Iceland, perhaps. I don't know who's in it. The Nordic countries. There you can win a lot more as well. More than the Norwegian Lotto and less than the Euro jackpot. And the chance to win there is like 1 to 98 millions or something. So yeah.
Fairly slim chances there as well.
Yeah, but people do win. That's the point.
Yeah, everyone.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, there was a
one
guy.
in 90 million or something.
There was a guy in Tromsø, one of the biggest towns in North of Norway. He won 200 millions, and he could just live off of the rent, which gave him like 8 millions a year or something.
Jesus.
So yeah.
Jesus. I don't think it's healthy to fantasize too much on winning those grand prizes because it's not realistic.
It is. It's what keeps us going.
No, it gives us false expectations.
Because when you get those money, you know exactly what to use them on because you've already fantasized about it. Now you can just realize your dreams.
Thomas is the correct here.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have your game plan
At hand.
laid out. Yeah, laid out.
Okay.
You know, the podcast needs some money, right? We need an office.
Yeah.
We need a recording studio with a kitchen and a TV room and game room.
If that happens, then sure, yeah.
Yeah. When I win the Euro jackpot, I will buy us an office building. An office building.
Thomas, how generous.
Who's building?
Yeah. We need at least 3 floors, right?
For what? For what?
We need an audio room to record podcast with a nice backdrop with anime figurines and everything. And
do we need an entire floor for Will It Boil, for example?
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We need part of the studio. Need to be a filming location with green screens and everything we need to different set pieces. We need a real office to sit and work on stuff and edit stuff and just have all of that available. And we need a recreation room to relax, watch TV shows together, movies. And we need a floor to have a garage to park the cars inside because, rain, snow, whatever. And if we are having a party, we could just have it in one of the floors in our building.
Yeah, and I want a sauna and a bubble bath.
A bubble bath with a sauna.
Wow, this is
that we should have that, but it should be North
It's sounding
Norway,
pretty grand already.
Yeah, of course it's grand.
Yeah. You know, in your city or in Junior City, there's a dentist and a taxi station and everything. I just buy that building across the bus terminal.
Just buy an entire building.
Yeah. I think that's 3 or 4 floors. That would be awesome. Top floor offices and everything, waiting rooms and stuff.
Or we could just build another building.
Yeah, we can build one. That's right.
Well, dream on, I say.
Yeah, but now you know the plans are there.
Okay.
We just need the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys do the planning. I'll
Help out.
Yeah, I will talk with the management, not the management,
What management?
state.
We're the management of this.
Yeah, but the state. We need the plans.
Which reminds
The county.
me, this summer we discussed a lot of stuff in our yearly meeting. One of which was by Christmas we were supposed to be a company of sorts. We haven't looked into that at all since we talked about it this summer.
Yeah.
We figured until Christmas it must be up and running. It's like half a year. We're almost there, boys.
Yeah.
We're in need of money. Everything costs. So again, link below. Support us, please.
Money and time.
Bjørn, poop call. What the fuck?
Yeah. Do you have any inkling of what this may be about?
No.
Pooping.
No.
Telephones.
Oh, no. Let me guess. It's when you're on the toilet and you're out of toilet paper and you need to call your mate.
No, but that could be a case if...
There are other solutions, Junior.
No, but what the hell else is
it's
call?
It's like when you're at the toilet doing your poops, doing your shit, literally. And you get a call.
You don't answer.
Most people don't answer out of some kind of courtesy because it's kind of gross to speak with someone who is taking a shit. Why? Yeah, I feel that way as well. But no, Thomas, what are you?
Yeah, just before you go on, I never answer the phone while I'm taking a shit privately.
Neither do I.
But at work, I work as a security guard. I have this phone. I have to answer it when someone calls. I'm obligated to do so. It might be an emergency, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm at the toilet having a shit at work and that phone calls, I have to answer. And every time I just have a quick checklist like, stop shitting. This moment, make sure I don't have to fart or anything because I can't answer the phone and just keep farting and shitting. Right? So I just have to, everything has to be quiet in the room and then like, security speaking.
Just pretend you're not shitting.
Yeah, but my colleagues can hear it. Nevertheless,
Yeah,
because you get the echo in the little
in bathrooms,
room.
there's a certain echo that everybody can recognize.
So when I talk to my colleagues when they call, because I'm a shift leader and stuff, I have to answer them as well. They're like, "Are you on the toilet?" Yeah.
but again, Junior, what's
But the best, no, imagine if there's different stalls, right? And the guy next to you is making all the fart sounds and poop noises while you're at the phone.
He's like ripping it.
Luckily, it's an entire room just for me. The stalls are for the customers of the shopping mall. People that work there have their own separate toilets, and those aren't stalls, that are separate rooms. What I do hate though, because the walls aren't super thick, so if someone calls me on my radio, walkie-talkie, because I always have that on as well, with the volume turned up full, so I will hear it whatever I'm doing. So if I'm sitting in that room and someone calls me, I'm like, fuck, I could hear someone on the other stall or the other room, so then I just turn off the sound.
Yeah, but like, it all boils down to, you don't feel comfortable talking to someone or talking with someone when you are taking a shit, or talking to someone when they are taking a shit. But
of course not.
Why? You say of course.
The same
but
reason
why?
you don't call someone while having sex.
They're vulnerable. It's a
No,
vulnerable
it's like-
moment.
Yeah, it's a man's most, or a human, or any animal, or whatever, most vulnerable moment in life. It's when you're taking a shit. You're humble as fuck when you're doing a shit.
So you think it's some kind of survival instinct that still lingers with us, that we feel vulnerable at the moment of taking
I'm
a
not
shit?
vulnerable when I'm sitting in my own toilet, taking a shit with the door locked or anything, but still, you don't talk to people and just letting it rip. You know, you have this major shit and you can hear the water splash and everything, and you just sit there and talk like nothing, and
Yeah, we think this is silly, but
No,
why?
it's courtesy.
It doesn't matter what the other person on the other end is doing, unless it like real, like it shouldn't matter. And I'm
It shouldn't
contradicting.
matter.
I know I'm contradicting myself because I think it's fucking gross, but I'm questioning myself. Why does it matter? Can we find a single reason why it should matter?
There just are certain times you don't call people. You don't call people when having sex. You don't call when you're sitting taking a shit, and you don't call people while doing a murder, right?
No, you don't answer the phone. Yeah, right.
Or you don't answer the phone when people call you.
At all. Yeah, that's the best. And I know, I agree with you, but the logical thing, if you ask what's really stopping you from calling someone or taking a call,
it's awkward.
Cases,
Right?
it's kind of awkward, but are we just
No,
too
but
self-conscious?
imagine you jerking off. Would you even answer the phone then?
No.
But I remember when I were together with my ex-girlfriend, she called her friend, and her friend was having sex, and she still answered.
Is that some kind of power move?
And I don't know, they were talking, and she were moaning a bit in the other end, and my girlfriend was like, "Are you having sex right now?"
But actually, that might be a kink thing.
Maybe.
No.
I don't know. She didn't talk too much either. She was quite quiet in the other end. So I was like, why the fuck did you answer if you're busy?
I think that's a kink thing more so than a
it's
comfortable with doing it.
It's a power move.
Isn't it kind of like a taboo sex thing? It's a taboo kink thing, like answering the phone, trying to be secretly having a conversation while secretly having sex on the other end.
You aren't very
You
secret
don't think
about it.
Yeah, I guess not, but I think it's more so the matter of it's a kink thing.
Yeah, but do you answer the
so
phone while you are masturbating?
No.
No,
But that's
right.
not a kink thing for me, but for some it might.
But why don't you answer the phone while you're masturbating, Bjørn? What's
Because,
the reason?
as Junior said, it's awkward. But It's one of those silly things we
you're
just
getting
have as an unwritten rule.
No, you're getting caught with your pants down.
Literally.
Quite literally, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do it. It's just human etiquette by now.
Yeah,
I think
I guess.
even way back when, people weren't sending smoke signals while taking a dump in the forest, right? So
smoke signals. That was way back when. Sending smoke signals. Yeah, well, so much for that serious topic. It's like
but it isn't a serious topic. It's a silly topic.
Yeah, it is. But it's been on my mind for some reason. Not that I've been having a poop call recently. Or
recently, but you've done it
no,
some time ago.
I've actively avoided it, but it just struck my mind at one point.
Of course you avoid it. You don't bring your phone to the toilet.
Yeah.
It's very easy for you to avoid it.
Yeah, I'm one of those weird people who don't bring my phone into it. I just do my shit. And then
you answer the phone.
I reconnect with the world after I'm done shitting.
Yeah. So in a matter of fact, you're less of a poop caller than the rest of us.
Yeah,
because we at least bring the phone with us to the toilet, even though we won't answer it. So we have it there.
I'm a real hypocrite. Like, I don't even bring the phone. I'm the real extreme example here.
But I have been speaking with people on the phone while they're taking a leak, though.
Yeah, I feel that is more normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for men, it's like less of a vulnerable thing. Like, we have this, like, pissing stalls, and if you're out on town and there's a buddy over on the other pissing stall, you could strike a conversation with them.
Technically, you could be doing the same thing if you were sitting shitting and you know your mates in the next door stall.
Yeah, you could, but there's a higher threshold of doing so.
You can write messages on toilet paper and like, hand it over.
Wow. But question is then, what do you use to write on the toilet paper?
Poop.
I would use blood as a normal person.
I would send secret messages with sperm, so you have to heat it up underneath to see what it reads.
That caught me off guard.
Are you okay, Bjørn?
Yeah, that caught me off guard. With sperm, so you have to use these UV lights to see what's written.
No, but they did that.
Kids game.
They did that back in the day, like way back when they were sending secret messages to the kingdom or the king or like the agents of the king. They used sperm to write in, and then the one who received the letters had to use like a candle to like heat it up so you could see what it were writing.
Are you sure they used semen?
Yeah. I saw a documentary about this.
Wow.
Okay, so
weird fact of the day.
Like his history.
So the female spies were very bad.
I don't think there were any female spies back in the day. They were all
men. Because they couldn't write.
They couldn't write messages, so they.
That's the reason. That's the reason.
Yeah. It was just how it was back then.
Imagining getting a guy just a sperm so he can write something. Here, sperm in this, jerk off in this glass. I need your sperm.
No, but female agents, they could just go to the brothel, sleep with a man, and just have them come not inside them. And then they could just take all the sperm off their stomach and just write with it.
No,
easy peasy.
Easy.
No,
peasy.
imagining cream pie there, and then she has to do the walk of shame to her table. And getting her finger up her vagina and pulling out the sperm to write with.
Wow.
Wow. It wasn't like that. Though there was this artist, I think he still lives, Newer Day. He used excrement to make his painting.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
is it a Norwegian guy or is it...
I don't remember. Have you talked about this in the podcast before, or have I just read it somewhere? Because I feel we have talked about this at some point.
I feel we've mentioned where this artist, the real eccentric artist.
He used poop, blood, sperm, whatever,
and could do these weird poop shows in theaters and call it art, and yeah, it's fucking weird. And somehow
if you have a really bad stomach with like really having the shits, you just have your like blank painting behind you and you just bend over and there's your art.
Literal shit.
Spray shit painting. There you go.
Some people are willing to watch this on a scene, on a stage, and just be like, "Wow, this is art."
And someone on the front row will be sitting there like, "Can you smell the art?" Let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah, fucking weird world we live in. Speaking of a weird world we live in, do you know what deepfake is?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We know what deepfake is, but in short terms, it's an algorithm. It's artificial intelligence who learns typically a person's face through and learns how this person looks through video or something, and then a computer is able to put that face onto someone else, making
not only a computer. People do it in Hollywood all the time as well. Doubles and whatnot. So it could be really good to
so in
computer people.
In general terms, a computer is able to put your face or someone's face on top of someone else's. And in addition, they are now able to recreate certain voices or traits of how a person speaks. Literally faking another person, making people think that person said something on the internet because they saw it and they saw Barack Obama say this and this and this, while in all reality it was all a computer-generated fake video.
Imagine seeing Barack Obama saying, "I hate United States of America," or something.
Yeah, that's like the real jokingly side of this. But I'm careful to say it's the Russian government, but a Russian video or certain Russian videos are now making fake videos of the Ukrainian he's the president, right?
Yeah.
Ukrainian President Zelensky, faking his voice and faking his face, making fake speeches, saying in these fake videos that the Ukrainian people should lay down arms and surrender. The Russians are making fake videos of which looks really convincing, of Zelensky's face and Zelensky's voice saying that the Ukrainians should surrender. Like, the propaganda levels are, or the means of war. It's at another level that people should be aware of in this day and age.
War in this day and age is different from what it used to be.
We
war
live
has
in
changed.
Some people, war has changed. Some people say, what age are we in? What would you classify this age as? And some people claim this is the information age. If you are able to spread fake information or fake news or control information in some way, you gain the advantage in propaganda or in war.
Of course, that's what politicians use all the time as well.
Maybe, and I think in this day and age, it's important for people to be aware that this is a new possibility. Like the younger generation, if I can claim that we are still part of the younger generation of people, we know what deepfake is. We know what the principle of how computers can make fake videos that are really convincing in this day and age. But the older generation, people who are, do I dare say any numbers, 50 plus, aren't really up to date of the possibilities of creating these fake videos, for example. So I think it's important to spread information about this.
Remember, that will be us one day as well.
Yeah.
People that don't
of course.
understand modern
Yeah.
technology.
And I hope the youth, when we are old, will be telling us of these new problems that are present in 20 or 30 years from now on, that we're outdated from.
Imagine us in like 40 years, when we are in our 70s, or
Mm-hmm.
nearly 70s. Back
60s,
in
70s,
my
yeah.
day, we had something called smartphones. You could touch the screen and do certain
Now
stuff.
you just got a chip in your brain, motherfucker! Imagine getting hacked!
We have one of those dudes visiting the shopping mall I work at sometimes. A guy who believes he's chipped in his brain. He's been
He is visiting.
the shopping mall. No, he's not very welcome. He drinks and he have all these conspiracy
He's a super.
theories, and he thinks he has a chip in his brain. So when I have seen something on the security cameras, he doing something he's not allowed to do, and I'm about to throw him out of the shopping mall, he's like, "How do you know this? Is our chips linked?" It was like super weird. And I went to
Fucking nice.
I went to the bank the other day to do some ID check stuff the bank needs to do now. And he was in the line in front of me, and the personnel was telling him how to do the stuff through the internet and whatnot. And he was like, "But I have this chip in my brain that tells me I can't do this." And I was like, fuck no, I'm just going straight home and do it on the internet. I just had been at the police station picking up my new IDs, and I went past the bank, and I thought, shit, I just pop in and just let them do it. When I saw him, I was like, I'll just fix it when I get home.
Actively avoiding. Yeah.
Then you were like, no, I see what happened. You were like, I'm not that old. I can do this.
He's not that old. He's just messed up.
Yeah.
He's not old there.
But it's like, does anybody have the potential to become like this person you mentioned, like him?
Yeah, mentally ill.
If you're fed, no, I guess, but like, if you're fed only certain amounts of information, like supporting that the world is flat, everything is a lie, like the world is, flat earthers. If we've mentioned this before.
No, we got something called religion that takes care of this.
Yeah, but I don't understand the flat earthers as well. Why would the government keep it a secret that the world is flat instead of round? What difference would it make if it was flat? Like,
because the government got a secret base on the other side of the earth.
On the flip side
on
of
the flip
earth.
side.
Yeah, on the dark side of the earth. That's where they got the cool parties. All the bitches.
Okay.
Maybe you have a point there. I don't know.
Maybe.
I just think with all the airplanes and
No.
space stuff we do, we would know if the world wasn't flat.
No,
Or was flat,
Epstein. That's where Epstein goes.
Wow.
He's not dead. He's on the other side of the earth.
Okay.
Just like they say in Men in Black when they find Elvis's skeleton.
Elvis?
No, he's not dead. He just went home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but we very much live in a world where information through the internet, we have it on our fingertips, on our phones, and whatnot. It's not easy knowing what's real and what's not, especially as different outlets gives you different information about the same thing as well, or they word it differently, not to copy the others, and things get lost in translation or whatever.
I think in general it's wise to be very critical of information you find, and try to actively search up several sources on a topic saying different things, so you get different perspectives and can get a general perception of the topic at hand. And if like 9 out of 10 sources says if 9 out of 10 media outlets says that Russia is in war with Ukraine and they attacked Ukraine, and 1 out of 10 says otherwise, then probably you should believe the 9 other sources claiming.
But I just recently read an article, or skimmed through the top of an article, that even we in the West now get more and more selected information that we get fed.
Mm-hmm.
The things that the governments wants us to believe or wants us to focus on,
course.
more so than
Of course.
anything else. So democracy is in a thin thread, perhaps.
Maybe, yeah.
As we used to know it, at the very least.
Yeah. And you don't, like, it's not only North Korea and Russia and China who, like,
censor stuff.
Censors stuff. We also, to some degree, maybe not in the extremes as in Russia today, but to a certain degree, the media outlets control the information that they choose to feed to us. So, to a lesser or greater
but I think
degree.
At the end of the day, it's really what the people reads the most.
Clicks.
Yeah,
what
of
you
course.
click the most on, yeah. Because they also, as we do on our podcast, get creative titles for articles and whatnot.
Yeah,
so
but
you see, this looks interesting, and you go in, and it turns out it isn't that interesting. Whereas our podcast, we have a really funny title or whatever, and you click on the podcast, and it's super awesome. Who knew?
But like in general terms, we try to make a headline that is catchy and isn't a lie. While some media outlets or websites or whatever make super clickbaity and super interesting titles that are completely off topic from the actual topic at hand, to the point where you could, or most definitely, call the title a complete lie.
That's where it's easy.
You get this with websites, you get this with YouTube videos, with certain people who just wants the most interesting title for you to be more likely to click that video or
but
click
we
that
do
article.
That to a degree as well.
Yeah, but we try to stay true to at least a topic or
that's the thing. That our podcast, we go through several topics, and when I come up with the titles, I come up with titles reflecting every single topic. Different titles, of course, not one title that like
summarizes everything. That's quite difficult.
So even if we have a topic we talk little about, if that title is the most catchy one, that's probably the one you will go with. Even though we talk little about it in the episode, perhaps. But it isn't a lie, though, because we do talk about the topic which is related to that title. But I have learned that, especially on YouTube, that titles and thumbnails are like 90% of what gets the people to click on it, right?
Yeah.
Other stuff is, of course, who is the YouTuber or whatever, and what says the description. So these are all important parts when you give out an episode. It's to have a description that is both captivating and realistic compared to what we talk about. You need a title that is catchy.
And you need a thumbnail face.
Yeah. The thing is, when I upload to YouTube, YouTube will usually give me 3 alternative thumbnail alternatives, or I have to upload a picture myself. So now I will have to screenshot you, especially.
Yeah.
Just have that as a thumbnail for this episode. If I do remember when it is, it's around the 1 hour mark. Yeah, great.
Around 1 hour, 3 minutes as of speaking. Yep.
Junior sucking off his microphone.
Nah.
On OnlyFans right now.
Junior wants that big black mic.
Oh, it wants a black mic.
M-I-C, not M-I-K-E. Big hard black mic.
Can I choke on the big black mic? What?
Let's try to move on from that. Are we?
But it isn't Mike, it's Mick, though, isn't it?
Mick. Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
but
say
microphone.
mic
We
as
need a
in
clickbait.
microphone.
Yeah, but
that's
we need
right.
a
No, we
clickbait.
need relevant. We can't name a title after this this silly thing. No, we're not gonna do that.
What episode number was this again? You said
79.
Episode 79. Junior sucks off Mick. Or Mike.
No,
She tries to.
no, that would
Tries to
actually be
say.
a lie because he didn't. He just made.
Can
me-
he?
Can you suck Mike?
No.
Or will he choke?
Now it's close.
That's the next show. It's Will It Boil and Will Junior choke?
Choke! Choke!
Will he choke on, in today's episode, cucumber?
And then me or Bjørn tried to feed you the
Oh no.
choke
No.
on this motherfucker.
No. Well, but what were you saying?
With that.
With that, yeah.
Thank you all for listening to us on this fantastic episode. Please do support us in the link below, because we actually have to pay a lot of money for a year subscription for podcasting. Yeah, follow us on our social medias, like Facebook.
Like, favorite, and subscribe, isn't it?
Like, share, and subscribe. That's for the YouTube only.
Yeah.
For everyone else, follow us. Yeah, people who watch us on YouTube as well. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, my TikTok. Join our Discord. Whatever. Send us an email if you want. All the links are in the description below. Good night.
Bye bye.
Good night.